EA Sports. Memphis will kick it off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line.
Got it.
First down here for the offense.
Set. Ready.
They'll leave it with him. Bulls his way forward to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Buckeyes, really the entire state, they pride themselves on toughness. Establishing the ability to run the ball when they want to has always been important here.
Part of that Midwest lifestyle, but when you're Ohio State, you recruit at such a high level. You're going to get great offensive linemen, great running backs, so it's not a surprise that they're usually a physical unit.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
I'll tell you, this is a running back who's very, very dangerous, and the defense did a good job getting him down there. But they got to do a great job gang tackling because this is a guy that can break tackles and turn those types of plays into home runs.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance, and I mean, you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides, but you got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle, and they did right there.
They believe they can run right here. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
It's caught downfield. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. This time they'll go to the running game. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
To the air, it's Daly. Spits it out to the back. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that one.
And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Well, this quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call, and they get the INT.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. The expressway is wide open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain.
Let's go.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Set.
The run up the middle, looking for the score. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and
Touchdown, Tigers! And they jump on top.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Sort of lost it in the sun and muffed it. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive.
Ready up.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Easy.
Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires downfield, working the middle. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll let one go down the right side. Fires into traffic, intercepted.
All right,
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Wide open, he makes the catch. Hits the accelerator to the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Memphis.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends, like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
And that ball is hauled in inside the 35. You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Back to pass, it's Daly. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Well, the upside is you could get a 1st down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
Ready?
9-yard pickup on 1st down, and now they can take a shot on 2nd and short. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And the ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Off the play fake on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Let's go.
Here
Ready?
comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive,
Looking for a huge play. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
oh man, the quarterback almost just threw his second interception on as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped up in the air. He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Back to throw, it's Penix. Quickly to the tight end. At the 45 on his way. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
As a defense, it's so hard covering this guy because of his frame. You're not really going to match up, but this guy's also got some wheels. The hard part is bringing him down after the catch. This guy's like a giant giraffe. You're just lions hanging on his neck trying to drag him to the ground. Not easy to do.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. The sweet feet buy a little time. He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
Ready?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Double. White 29. White 29.
Hand off from the shotgun. Thrust that arm out. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And this is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football, you're ahead, you can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Quarterback extends the play. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the run. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25.
Ready?
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
On the double.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25.
Slam.
The give to the back.
It's a nice gain, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional, and they're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Daly. Throwing right. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32.
Let's go.
Just
Ready.
enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Get ready. Maverick,
Quarterback will
Maverick.
audible. Wants to throw on 1st down. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play.
All right, let's
2nd
get
down
it.
here
Right.
as they go back to work after the break.
Here we go. Ready.
He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Memphis! And the pummeling has started.
Yeah, salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone.
Okay, ready?
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Fires on the move. Got his man downfield. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Ready up.
The offense getting set for a 1st down from the 45.
Get set. Get set.
Looking to move it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he makes the grab at the 20. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. You want something to be able to feel positive about after this game, and maybe that... Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
And that's why you've got a lot of receivers on your hands team. The guys with the best hands on your team, so they're able to hop on that.